Visiting Nigeria for the first time since the governing APC came to power, the Togolese president arrived at the State House at about 11 o'clock Thursday morning to the warm embrace of President Muhammadu Buhari. President Gnassingbe, who inspected a ceremonial guard mounted by a detachment of the Guards Brigade, later joined his host for a bilateral meeting behind closed doors. At the meeting, President Gnassingbe solicited the support of the Nigerian leader for the Lome conference aimed at putting in place an African strategy for the protection of its seas and oceans to provide peace, security and stability. At a joint media briefing, the Togolese president said the November summit to be attended by heads of state and governments of the 54 countries in the African Union is also intended to make the maritime space in Africa the key driver for sustainable economic development.
Challenges in this case in terms of maritime securities are so much because, for example, piracy costs Africa $7 billion a year. I know that one of the problems in Nigeria is the theft of the oil in the sea. So that the summit will have to deal with that. The summit will also deal with illicit trafficking in the sea, mainly drug trafficking, arms trafficking, and human being trafficking also.
The first thing is security. We have to secure the region. Otherwise, sustained development will be impossible. He mentioned that at least 7 billion worth of piracy takes place in the coast of Guinea every year. And if you look at us, we cannot afford to lose 7 billion a year.
President Gnassingbe used the forum to commend President Muhammadu Buhari for galvanizing unprecedented action against insurgency and terrorism for enhanced regional security and stability.
We pray for Nigeria, and we pray that God will help you overcome this problem.
It's not easy to try to fight on so many fronts, in the northeast, in the south, and then try to get the infrastructure, and then again seek the cooperation of the regional countries. We have identified our problems and the efforts we are making. We have achieved some results in terms of isolating Boko Haram and dealing with them in peace.
The two leaders also discussed other areas of cooperation and collaboration between the two countries.
I took note that the energy sector in Nigeria is undergoing some reforms, and we hope that after the cabinet is formed, we can come together and have a better understanding of our respective reforms and to see how we can improve that cooperation.
Most important thing is we must pay more attention to agriculture and manufacturing so that able bodies can be employed, and then we have much less problem with unemployed able-bodied persons.
President Buhari later hosted his Togolese counterpart and his delegation to a special luncheon before seeing him off. President Faure Gnassingbe was elected president of Togo in 2005 to succeed his late father, Gnassingbe Iyadema, who died after a 38-year reign in one of the smallest countries in Africa. Togo has a population of less than 7 million people. From the State House, Adamu Sambu, NTA News.